Hi Valley friends! Today I will be continuing my Valley prep series for Wishblossom Ranch. I want to get as ready as possible before it drops, making sure that I have all the resources I need and glider meals and everything so I don't have to stop while running around Wishblossom and exploring just to go back and get things. So today we are chasing Dreamlight in basic resources. I have been working on behind the scenes getting all my villagers leveled up. I still need Sally. She's at level oh hi. She's at level 9 and so is Peter Pan. So today I'm gonna find Peter, hang out with him, and then I'm gonna find some gifts for Sally and see if that can do the trick. So today hopefully we'll get the last two villagers leveled all the way up to 10. You can see in my former video that was what I was working on there. I did have quite a few villagers that I needed to level up as well as critters, so I've been working on that behind the scenes as well just because I had so many of them. So yeah, today the plan is just to stock up on all the basic resources. I also have a little list that I will be going through so you can see exactly what I'm planning to collect and gather. I've prepped a little bit and found out during my last few playing sessions that I do have some basic resources that are pretty low or that I have none of. I've spent some on crafting and cooking, so I wrote it down what I need to get extra. So first off is I'm just gonna offload whatever's in my backpack already, and then I'm gonna take care of sorting it later. That is not something that I want to spend my time too much on today. So we're just gonna put things in here and in here, and I have several other chests around the valley and other places. So today I have equipped Max and the Witching Owl, and they're helping me get Dreamlight shards while I run around and do my chores. So as you can see, the first thing I did was empty Beast's stall for flowers. They're really good for gifting as well as crafting things, so I make sure to empty that once in a while. So let's find Peter and hang out with him, and hopefully we can level him up while we do the daily chores. Sally, for some reason, I cannot hang out with today. She doesn't want to hang out. That's fine. Girl want to do her own thing, so we're gonna leave her be and just get her some presents, and hopefully then I can level her up later. Looks like Peter is in Scrooge shop, which is perfect because while I'm doing my Wishblossom Ranch prep today, I will also be doing my daily rounds, which is, you know, emptying out stalls, what I need, going to Scrooge, see if I can find the blue chest somewhere. Basically all the things that refresh once a day. So today my plan is also to go to Vitalist Mines, stock up on those gems for potions, because I will be trying to make several potions before we get Wishblossom. Last time I did have a few in stock before we got Storybook Vale, but not nearly as many as I'd wanted, just because you need so many different resources and a lot of them to make some of the newer items that we get. That was the case for Storybook Vale, and I don't think it's going to be very different going into Wishblossom. So Peter, please come hang out with me. I've been working with him in my last playing session, so we are close to level 10. I don't expect it to take too long, and I also have this for him already, and that seemed to do the trick. That's perfect. So that means that I can go straight into finding a mining buddy, and I will bring Scrooge because he's one of my trusted mining buddies. I will also try to go for some Dreamlight duties now that we're at it, but my first priority is getting resources. So like I said, we're going to the Vitalist Mines. We're gonna get gems from all over. We're gonna vacuum a few biomes. We're gonna buy out Kristoff in all of the DLCs. And I'm gonna stock up with Remy, see if there's anything there that I need. I don't need to stock up with Gaston from Eternity Isle since I have a lot of all the different kinds of meat he sells still. And then I'm gonna see if I go past some of Goofy's stalls, I might buy 50 of everything that he sells, not the seeds. I will get them if I need them, but just to have things in storage to cook with, it'll be nice to just have them. And I will also go past Moana's boat and Aladdin's gem stall in all of the DLCs and empty them out today. I have been doing that for a few days already, just trying to stock up on whatever was in the stalls as I came past them. But today, that's where my main focus is. So let's hit the mines. And then I will swap out Max for a critter that's gonna help me in the mines pick up all the things that we get in there. And that would be for me the black squirrel, the dark black squirrel, just because it picks up gems as well, and I think having two makes it more likely for them to drop things for me, like extra things. This scary squirrel, and it's very cute. I still have quite a few critters that I haven't leveled all the way up, but I will do that later. I'll do that as I go. My main priority right now is to max out the resources that I do get. But yeah, I've also been sidetracked pretty much by wanting to redecorate my farming floating island, and I got a new idea for a different floating island as well. So I've been working tireless decorating a floating island that I'm hoping to get finished before Wishblossom drops as well, but we will see about that. It's not been, I'd say, a priority, but it's been what I wanted to spend my time on while gaming mostly. It's also been a great way to level up some critters and some valley friends, so all in all it's been time well spent, and I can't wait to show you. It's one of my favorite builds so far, but it still has some way to go before it's ready. Maybe I'll open up for visits too, if anyone wants to come see it with their own avatar. That might be a fun hangout. Let me know in the comments if you want to drop by my valley and see my floating island once it's done. I'll happily take you to my floating island farm too if you want to see that up close. Alright, so for today, like I said, I made a list as well of things that I know I need more of, and a lot of those are on Storybook Vale. So I will need to go there and gather quite a few items and forage and fish and do all sorts of things over there. I especially need sea monster tooth, common club rush, roses, posidonia, and sea salt. I also need more wrought iron just because I want to be able to craft more. So I will go by Remy at some point as well to get his daily quest for wrought iron. And then I'll see if I can remember to do that the next couple of times I'm playing as well. I'm not too worried about normal iron. I feel like I have enough of that now. Hi Sally, I don't have your present ready yet, so bear with me please. You're the last one I need to upgrade to level 10. And let me say, getting my villagers to level 10 also made a huge difference in terms of the bonuses. So you know they get a hangout bonus, and since I haven't had all my villagers leveled all the way up, they didn't drop as many things for their hangout bonus as they could have done. So all of a sudden my farming got way easier. So now I can get even more coins from a smaller patch of pumpkins just because I got more friends that are now giving hangout bonuses for farming And I wish I had focused on that before in my game. I wish I'd done that more. But the thing is, it's done now, so I can be happy about it now that I will spend some time farming and don't have to grind just as much to get the same amount of coins. However, I know some gamers like to have a lot of their villagers be farming buddies to drop even more. You can do that if that suits you, but I like having them more spread out. I like having some on foraging. I like having a lot of them on mining and time bending as well. And then of course I need some for digging and fishing and time bending, and not time bending, snippet catching. Yeah. But I will probably lay low on the digging and fishing ones just because I find that they're not as important to me, and the fishing ones I need of fish like a certain type. I don't really run out. I just need to be mindful if I'm using them for anything. So I will probably make more of them, like going forward I will make more of my valley friends farming buddies rather than digging or fishing. So let's offload some gems and see if we have something for selling here. She wanted a shiny something, which we have down here. And she was there. That's nice. Hanging out in the area. That didn't really help much, but I'm hoping if we get some flowers for her from Eternity Isle that will help do the trick, and then I can just gift her a lot of random things. I'm looking to see if I have a lot of like shiny gems that I can give her. Let's see if this moves the needle. I would love to be done with all of them at the end of this session. I know I'm still needing to stock up on resources and Dreamlight, but it would just be so nice to not have to worry about that. And I'm not sure why I can't hang out with her. I think it's because one of her quests is blocking that for me. Yeah, we can't spend too much time on this. I only have an hour to play right now, and we've already spent a good 15 minutes, so I'm thinking we will just move on with the plan for today. So now I'm just gonna buy whatever is in the gem stall. I don't usually buy out all of it, but now I will do, just because I might need it for gifts for leveling up the new villagers we get. We do get like 5 villagers. And I also want to make sure that I have enough for crafting if that's what's needed. Okay, I think we can take some of this out. Or I will just drop them here. Yeah, I'll just dump these on the ground and then I'll clean up later. That's not important now. So carrots, wheat, and I don't think I need to buy the raspberries, but I will buy whatever I want to make sure that I am not in need of basic resources when cooking some of the new things. Let's put them all in here for now. Just whatever's in here. I have a whole day set out just for organizing my storage, and it's a pretty relaxing thing to have to do for me. I don't really mind that much, and then I can go over everything and make sure everything is where I need it to be and clean out all my storage. So we should do some foraging. So let me just get max and then we're good to go. I think we will get max and a squirrel just because they help us with the fruit. I'm gonna go with the classic one just because it matches my outfit. Back up to find a foraging buddy. That could be... Are you foraging or time bidding? No, you're farming.
Thank you.
Actually, you know what? Let's go farming. And I can get some more coins because we still want to get to that 1 million before Wishblossom drops. And I have been a little too good at spending them because I got rogue decorating. So I'll just equip some bunnies which help us with farming because they pick up all the vegetables. And then we will see how much more money I can get from them. Let's get some cute bunnies. Bunny 1 and bunny 2. So as you can see, this is my new farming area, my farming floating island. I haven't made a tour of it yet because I still need to do like half the island, but I'm really happy with how it's turning out so far. It's definitely way nicer to come up here and play than it was before. Before it just seemed like this huge round field with pumpkins and then practically nothing else. It wasn't so nice. This is definitely cuter, way more fun and easy to run around in, and I made sure that I have every single crop represented here. So no matter what I need to pick, I can come up here and do it. Oh, we got a gold burst. We got a gold burst. But yeah, I will make a full tour of this floating island once I'm done decorating up here and setting up. Because I have made an area for each DLC up here as well. I have Eternity Isle and Storybook Vale together with the Dreamlight Valley one, and I also made space for Wishblossom Ranch. So I will show you in a different video. Let me know below in the comments if you want to see it. I might do it earlier than planned. And see if I can fit it in between all my prepping. I'm so excited to get Wishblossom Ranch. I wish I knew people in real life who played this, just so I could fangirl with them. That's why we have each other, right guys? You can fangirl with me. Or fanboy, or fandom, whatever suits you. Alright, I am excited to see how many coins we will get out of this, because Nella is definitely dropping a lot of pumpkins, and it seems like the bunnies are doing their part too. And as you can see, for some of them she drops 4 now. Before I got everyone leveled up, it was only 1 bonus pumpkin each time. And now sometimes it's 4, so it really helps, and then I don't have to use that much space on it, which is very helpful. So I'm making the same amount of money, if not more, by having a smaller pumpkin patch. Alright, let's see how many we got so far. This is so many. I love it. It's several hundred just from this patch. Alright, let's replant and then go sell. Also, seeing as you can only have 4 of these ancient gardeners from Eternity Isle helping you, on each floating island, then I think I wanted to just have 4, and then I didn't have to worry about wilting plants. Because everything else is something I watered and I just leave it here. And then I can come up and put something. But yeah, this makes it way easier. So let's get down. Let's go to Forgotten Lands and see if we can sell off the pumpkins and maybe buy some fresh produce. I'm not too worried about having a lot of the crops on hand now that I've made my floating island farm, because then I know I have everything up there. I can easily go up there and harvest something if needed, but it's still nice to just stock up on a few things from Goofy stores. So we have gone to the Vitalist mines and we have found pumpkins to sell, and now I'm gonna go sell them, and then I think I'll do the rest of my emptying out of the stalls in Dreamlight Valley, and then we will go to Eternity Isle, do a quick round of basic resource gathering there, and then we will go to Storybook Vale and grind a bit.
Hey now, don't act like you don't see me.
This is my decorate biome fence. I just put a fence down whenever a Dreamlight duty calls for decorating, just because it's fast and easy. So we sell all the pumpkins for nearly 400k, and then we buy 10 potatoes. That's all we need, I think, from this one. Do we need to offload? We can do. Let's do that. Let's see if we have something here for Sally. We do. So this is for Sally. And then we still need the glass-like flower from Eternity Isle for her. Let's see if we can find her. She's right there. It's like she's stalking me. I'm not a huge Nightmare Before Christmas fan, but I don't mind having them in a valley. I think it's fine. Alright, let's be quick and get to the stalls we need to empty out before we head on over to Eternity Isle. I hardly spend my time vacuuming in the valley these days, just because the resources are so easy to get a hold of. And as you can see, I've dumped things here too. I do need to clean up my valley, but this is not the time. It's not really like I need most of this. From the main valley at least. But we will just get some things. Alright, we are close to getting that 1 million, which is pretty nice. That's a good feeling. Just because I know that when Wishblossom opens up, then I can... Oh, do we have max equipped? That when Wishblossom opens up, I can unlock... There we go. I apparently can't think until we get, and then instantly buy several duplicates of that same item for me to decorate with. So that's why I'm gathering so many coins. Alright, it's not that I need bananas, so let's just get some tomatoes and some corn. There we go. Like I said, I do have these on my farming island too, but it's just nice not having to go farm every time. So stocking up a bit on the basic resources will help me. I keep this chest by my stall in every single one of the DLCs, just because it's so easy to pick up some fish and then dump them right there. And then I have them in my inventory and they're easy to find for gifts as well. So I'm thinking we will just go buy some produce from the stall in the glade as well. And if I stumble on a blue chest on the way, that would be perfect. But if not, I will come back later and look for it there. Lemons I have plenty of, so we will buy spinach and okra. And I'll just quickly move around here, look for the blue chest, and if I can't see it, I don't worry too much about it. I will find it at some point. And then that will be it for the valley for now.
Excuse me, I could use your help.
So without further ado, let's go to Eternity Isle in the docks where I have my basic gaming hub set up. I still need to stock up with Remy, but I will do that wherever I land. That might be Eternity Isle, just because Remy is so close to the other things I need to do. And I could have done it in the plaza too, but yeah. We still need things to do. Alright, so I have picked up fish by Moana's stole. Stocked up with Kristoff. I don't need Gaston. I did the Viola's mines. I checked Scrooge in the valley. I picked up pumpkins. I will not do my daily inventory cleanup today, so I'll just cross that off my list that I have here. And it's not Wednesday, so I don't have to do any Dream Snap related stuff. I usually do my Dream Snap on the Tuesday, the night before the Wednesday, because I need like a full week to get my idea, maybe source some inspiration, reference photos on Pinterest, and then buy things to do my setup if I need to buy things. Or just in general, I just leave it for a Tuesday night, because then I spend my gaming on the other days doing other things. I will pick up strawberries, and I will, when we get back to the valley, I will pick up berries there, just because I will be making my glider meals, which is when you get that yellow golden energy bar. I usually use berry salads to obtain that. Alright. Let's go empty out some stalls and get some basic resources. The money we just made from pumpkins is definitely going to help with this. And then we should bring back flowers for Sally. I'm just going to buy whatever is in the stalls here except for the coal. I feel like I have enough coal. We get so much of it when we grind and mine. So all the mining, I feel like we basically get coal every time. Oh, I should remember to dump these. I recently set up one of these storage chests by every stall in all of my biomes. Well, not the biomes, all the DLCs. So Eternity Isle has chests next to the stalls, and so does Storybook Vale and the Valley. I had these before. Alright. So let's see. You don't have anything on offer that are not already seed packets, so we don't need anything here. Again, I have all these things already on my floating island farm, so I'm not too worried. while I'm here, I'm just clearing these out for some easy mist, because we do need mist to keep the ancient cookers and farmers and vacuums going. And I will need to utilize those as well when we get Wishblossom Ranch if I want to be quick on gathering resources and don't want to wait too long on getting any specific type of resource. So that will optimize my gaming time. And since I'm not a full-time gamer or streamer by any means, it will definitely help me optimize my gaming time, just for me to relax and have fun with it and not have to think so much about grinding. Alright, we will stock up with Remy when I'm ready to do his daily chore. He has this daily quest where you can complete it and then you get some wrought iron bars for you to craft with. And I will do that at the end of the gaming session, I think. I don't think we will get to do very many Dreamlight duties today, since I don't have that much time to play and the resources are my main focus. So I think I will wait with gathering Dreamlight for a different video. Maybe I'll do a Dreamlight Mania video again. That was very fun. It was hilarious actually, because I get so I get so stressed about it, and it's just a challenge. But maybe I should try and beat my own record and see how much Dreamlight I can pick up in an hour. Maybe I should do it without doing... Alright, so we checked out the Scrooge shop. Nothing new to see here. We did the stalls. Usually I mine for the blue gems on Eternity Isle as well, the zircon? I don't know what they're called. Zirconium. Anyway, those blue ones you get from the lagoon. But I'm not going to do that today. I'm just going to go in and get my flowers and harvest whatever's up here in the Wally garden. And I'm going to keep a flower for Sally, and then I'm gonna take out, I think, some of the beast flowers, just because they will be a good help with leveling up Sally the rest of the way, now that we can't hang out with her. So we gave her that one already. Now it's time for this one, and we should be good to go. So let's just pick up these guys, and then we can move on to Storybook Vale. I love how they added all of these extra stalls to both of the DLCs. It definitely helps with gathering basic resources from that world. And it helps that we don't have to spend too much time managing several different farms and mining areas and stuff like that. And I think personally having all of these in the same general area in like my own little gaming hub definitely helps with the time spent as well, that I don't have to run around too much and remember where everything is. I can just go to Ancient's Landing, do some quick things, and then be on my way. I still don't have all the critters from all the biomes in every one of the DLCs yet. But again, I'm not too worried about that. That will come in time. I have enough of each critter. I don't have any snakes yet, but that's fine. Alright, I think what we did what we needed to do here. So let's get to Storybook Vale. I forgot to hang out with someone who could help with the foraging, but really doesn't really matter now that I'm mostly emptying out stalls. I remember last time I was preparing for Storybook Vale and I had to run around the entire Eternity Isle to gather resources and vacuum each biome just to get these basic things. And now just going there, emptying out the stalls, it's so much easier and so much more quick. And then if I want to grind for something specific, I can go and do that. But not having to stand around in the oasis and fish for that single... It's especially the pink one that's been avoiding me, but that pink starfish, I could not get it. I could stand there fishing for several, what felt like hours. It's probably been like 15-20 minutes and not get a single one, even with a potion. And that's been annoying. And then of course all the new villagers wanted some pink starfish dish and I couldn't make it because I didn't have any. But now that Marna's stall is there in Eternity Isle, actually I think I forgot that one, but I can go back later and do that. Now that she has a stall in Eternity Isle as well, it's so much easier for me to get those starfish too, and I don't have to spend so much time seeing if I can maybe catch one. The same goes for Storybook Vale. It's making it so much easier for decorating and crafting. Having the opportunity to buy resources that you need for crafting makes it so much easier.
All right.
And gives me so much more time as well to decorate. See, I have a lot of meals in this one already, so I don't think I will go around buying a bunch of meals. I don't really use them much, and if some of my villagers want meals as a gift, I tend to just make them if I'm closer to some of my kitchen areas. I don't want to run back somewhere just to get a meal that I can easily make where I'm standing. Alright. And I don't really use that much tea, so Mulan's stall is basically just there for decoration. Alright, I'm just gonna offload all of these here. They don't have to be from this DLC for me to use them. Alright, so we need this and Wally's garden. And I really need the roses, the rose bushes, because I want to craft a lot of things that uses them. And the puppies as well. But they are, I wouldn't say hard to find, but I do have to spend some time gathering them up, and I don't want to spend my mist on vacuuming these biomes too often because I want to save that for Wishblossom. And also farming, because replanting my pumpkins, that spends like 1400 mist every single time. Okay, why is she being so slow right now? I think my avatar is super slow. Come on, pick it up. Anyway, I have around 20 minutes left of my gaming time today, and I think we made really good progress. Definitely aided by the fact that we have all these stalls in the DLCs now as well. But I will say, having spent some time redoing my floating island farm has really been a great investment, just because I know with certainty now that I do have everything that I need up there, and if I need more of something, I can just go buy some seed packets and stock up, and then I can go from there. But it definitely helps. I think I'm just gonna park the okra here. Alright.
Hey, a little help here?
So let's go to Remy's and stock up on the items from him. It's mostly cheese, milk, eggs, all that stuff. I think I'll just buy 99 of each, and then that should cover me for a good while. I don't tend to make that many meals that require these items. Oh, perfect. Friendship XP. It's not gonna be the best meal for leveling up, I feel, but let's see if it makes a difference that it's only 1 star.
We have a lot to talk about.
Oh, now we can hang out with her?
That was a
Let's see.
lovely talk.
Yes, we can hang out. That's great. And then let's go buy some things. Oh. I just want to make sure that I have plenty of whatever I might need. And it costs a lot, but now we should have enough. Alright, so stocking up with Remy, done. I'm gonna save his daily food delivery for later. I might get some time later today to play as well. I'll have to see about that. But I still have to check out Scrooge. And then, as I said, I'm not gonna vacuum all of the biomes this time. And I'm not gonna go around grinding for just about anything, but we have made enough progress that I think I will. Let's see. I've done Moana's boat. I've bought out Kristoff. I did some gems in Violet's mines. We bought a few things from Goofy, and we did a lot of the daily stuff. Right, so now it's time to gather up some of the things we are low on
Hey, got a second for your old pal Hades?
after checking out Scrooge. So the things I need from Storybook Vale are, like I said, sea monster tooth, common club rush, the rose bushes, Posidonia, and sea salt, and wrought iron. So I think it would make sense to equip some fishing buddies. I'm gonna go find some sea monster tooth, Posidonia, and sea salt first, and then I can gather up common club rush and roses on my way back to the valley. And then I think we're making good time on everything. And yeah, I'm not sure about having Sally with me for fishing because I really could use a fishing buddy just for the hangout bonus. They don't give much, but they do give me extra. Oh my god, you are here to see. What a fantastic day to do this. This is amazing. I have finally got the coveted fence.
Hello.
Oh my god. The elegant stone fence. I'm being one of the chosen ones right now. This is gonna be so annoying. I finally got it. This is so pretty. And I can use this in so many pretty builds. This is seriously one of the most pretty fences that we have in the game. And I know a lot since Storybook Vale came out. And now it's here and it's only 600 coins. That's insane. So Scrooge, now that I'm here, let me buy 100 of them. And then I'm gonna just empty out my coin savings because what? That's gonna look so pretty. Okay, no petting. That's not what I needed to do. Just want to buy a gazillion of those elegant stone fence. Please. Thank you. Now where would you be? Fencing, obviously. Let's buy so many. Okay, maybe I'll just spend 100k on these and then that should be enough for at least a while. Or maybe buy 100? I don't know. Let's buy 100. That's a nice even number. I finally got it. I'm so happy that I chose to play today. Imagine if I had skipped and then not knew this was here. think that was one of the last things I still hadn't gotten from Storybook Vale. This is why you need to check your stores daily, people. Daily. Alright, let's head out. This is such a good loot. I feel like this video is just me gathering free stuff. It's not free. I spend coins, but it's nice. I'm gonna be set up so nice for Wishblossom when it drops. I'm definitely planning on buying the deluxe edition. I have all the other DLCs already, so I'll just be buying that one. And then with the early adopter bonus items, I feel like I definitely want to get those. Just because I can. Alright, let's stock up on the eggs here. Again, it's not like I use them much, but it'll be nice not having to come here just for that. Is there anything we can do for you, Sally, that would make you level up faster? Maybe we can go to the snippet farm. I think it was Sero that I watched one of his tips on how to level up fast with the villagers, and since then I've made a few more of the snippet lures, and it definitely helped with the critters. I haven't found that it helps too much with leveling up villagers, but we'll see now that I have more of them. It might help, but as long as it moves the needle for Sally. And maybe I should have equipped a critter or two, but again, the villagers were more important to get leveled up. I have a lot of the critters leveled up now, so the rest of them I'll have to just do as we go along. Okay, did it help at all? It doesn't really feel like it, does it? Do we have anything we can gift you? How about a seafood platter? No? I forgot to give her the flowers we got from Beast. Maybe I'll go back and get some for her. Or maybe we'll just hang out and she can help me get some of the Storybook Vale items that I need. So let's go fishing. See if I remember where I'm going. The Posidonia stuff should be on the other side here.
Could use a few more seeds.
That's where I caught it before anyway. Then I also need the sea salt, so I don't really mind if I fish on the side of these. But yeah, this has been a nice little video. Very effective day, I find. Such a good hangout session. See, I don't need squid. I need Posidonia and I need sea salt. So, come on, Storybook. You've been so nice to me already with the fence. Thank you. And just for the record, I will probably do some gaming while I'm not filming as well. Just to come back here with a fishing buddy, do some grinding, you know, fishing buddy, fishing critters, helping me gather extra bonus items of these things. I need them for decorating, since there are some things I can't make just because I've been very low or haven't had any of these resources. So that's why I made a list every time I found out there was something I didn't have anything of, so I would know what to grind for next time. So during my next few playing sessions, I will probably be behind the scenes, grinding away, fishing, just relaxing and listening to an audiobook while I grind. But I think you've seen pretty much this is what I'm doing as well. Gathering up these resources, making sure that I'm not low on anything. Oh, get that fishing rod out. We need to gather these. Yeah. So this is what I'll be doing from now on, just making sure that I have everything stocked up and ready to go. since there's a limit on the stalls for how many resources you can pick up per day, that's why I'm gonna be doing that every day. Every time I come on a new day to play, I will make sure to go by all the stalls and empty them out and put them in storage, so then I won't have to grind as much once Wishblossom drops. And then of course I will still be grinding for pumpkin gold. Just because I want to make sure that every time I get a new cool item, just like the fence today, that I have at least 100k to just buy a whole bunch of it to decorate with. There's nothing more annoying than getting stuck in a good building session because you don't have the items you need and you need to go and get some gold to buy more. That always puts a stopper to my creativity, I find. And it's nice just having unlimited, totally unlimited decorating. Like right now I'm working on a build where I'm using the river kit and I need a lot of the elements. So I've been buying it like I think 2 or 3 times. I've stocked up on river kit elements from Scrooge, and each time I had to go grind for coins just because it gets expensive. So if you want to make like a bigger build with some elements that you know cost more, just like the river ones, make sure you stock up beforehand and just buy plenty of them to have in your furniture storage before you start decorating. Alright, so I'm thinking we have enough of the Posidonia for now. I mostly need it for if I want to make more of the Storybook Vale fountain. And I'm thinking I have enough for that now to at least make one. So I will cross that. We should try to see where we can get the sea salt, because I don't remember and I didn't write that down. I also don't remember if it's a crafting item. It's not. An ingredient maybe? No, I think it's a fishing item. It's not a fishing one, that's why. So how do I find it? Salt crystal, that's why. Where to find it? Wildwoods. Okay, it's on the other side. That makes sense. So salt crystal and a sea monster tooth we can get from the other side. And I need common claw brush and roses. So that will all be on the other side. That will be in the ever after. Let's go to Teapot Falls. And then I can gather up the things I need. Go fishing for a bit. Oh, we got more of these. I forgot that I had some here too. That's perfect. So for sea monster tooth, that should be... Let's move that tree. It's in the way. Sea monster tooth should be in white and blue ripples. And the sea salt crystals could be outside of the ripples. So if I stand here and fish this one, I should be able to get both if I just continue fishing around here. Alright, I think I will close up the video here, just because this is what I'm going to be doing for the next 5 minutes for the rest of my playing time before my clock strikes and tells me it's time to go. So with that said, I will just say thank you so much for hanging out with me once again, and best of luck with your own preparations for Wishblossom Ranch if you're planning on getting that. And I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope you will like, subscribe, or comment if you have anything you would like me to do, please let me know. Bye!